Previously on our last episode.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
So, Big Brother dislocated his shoulder again.
Oh my God. What the fuck?
He wasn't paying attention. He was fucking that back.
You've got to be fucking kidding me right now.
Welcome. I'm Mazie.
I'm Lindsey, and this is Unfiltered Trauma Blondes.
Oh yeah. How was your week?
Okay. So the last episode ended as I got a phone call, and that phone call was that Ryder had redislocated his shoulder. So he got dislocated on Tuesday, put back in that night. Wednesday, he stayed home. Thursday, he goes to school and redislocates his shoulder. Yeah. And then we were at the hospital until 1. So that was a lot of fun. It wasn't fun. The first time, like with the drugs and everything, it was like, okay, silver lining, right?
Yeah.
You get a good laugh about that. But the second time, when your kid's all doped up, it's a little bit different.
Well, it was also the way it happened.
Yeah, it was pretty aggravating. But
Yeah. Okay. So what was your high then?
what was my high? I don't know. I guess I let it go. It came, it happened, the injury itself and like where I am now with it. We're here.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only place I get to be.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, we're just going to do what we can from this point forward to make sure that I at least do my very best to keep him from re-injuring it again, because it's really bad. Like, ugh. Yeah. It's a lot. Fuck. You did this on purpose. What did I do? I'm just kidding. You're asking questions. Oh, it's your fault.
That's what it's supposed to do.
I know. Yeah, no, it's a lot, but I'm gonna keep going.
Well, yeah, you have to.
Because
tomorrow's
so
still
what's
coming.
the point of being like, why?
Yes.
Like nobody knows why. Shit just keeps happening, and it does your whole life.
Yeah.
Really and truly, like if you're being honest with yourself, you do like have so many good moments, and sometimes you get on a real good roll for a while, but you always get knocked back down eventually.
Especially whenever I'm in a place where I've been really good at, in certain situations, where previously I would super freak out. I'm actually very, you know what? There's no sense in the present moment. Like,
Same.
it's not worth it because tomorrow's still going to come. This is going to
Yeah.
end at some point today. All of this is eventually
about
going
that
to
a
be
lot.
resolved.
All the time.
There's literally no reason to get stressed, and everyone in your circle being penalized all because you overreacted and it completely ruined your day.
Yeah, I used to get super nutty about being late, or like, am I gonna just having these perfect timing moments? Like, it never matters. Have I ever been upset at somebody for like a 5-minute window?
Yeah.
No, never. I don't get upset with somebody over an hour window because I just don't care. I'm like, what am I doing anyway?
Yeah.
That I give a shit.
Yeah.
If we have something to do important, typically people don't do that. But I'm just
Right.
being like on light things and stuff I used to stress about. It's like, why?
Yeah.
What does it matter?
Yep.
And even if they did, they're your friend. They might be annoyed for a second, but you're going to get through it. It's going to be fine. So like, whatever, let them be mad.
Yeah.
If it
Yeah.
makes you feel better, be mad.
And that is one thing that I love about our friendship, is that both of us, I feel, even if we haven't experienced it ourselves, it's like, I know that if she's dealing with it, I'm going to deal with it at some point. So there's something to learn here. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But also vice versa. Like, ugh, been there. I feel exactly how she's felt. I don't take offense to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It is. It's helpful.
I love that.
When you have the perspective to another person that it doesn't rub off on you at all. You're just
Yeah.
like complete, total, I fucking get it. I get everything you're going through in this moment. Lose it.
Yep. No judgment whatsoever.
Yeah. I did too.
We all fail. Yeah.
Okay, so high low? I did good in my whatever dealing with it shit. Kind of. I mean, I'm still pissed, but
Yeah.
not about
And rightfully
that.
so.
Not about that.
This week was rough. It's Thursday today. So from Friday of last week, today is my first good day since then. And I would say that, you know, the high in that would just be that I'm learning something. Like, I've learned a lot of lessons through all of this. I've learned a lot of self-awareness checks of things that I knew that I should have tended to, or I knew I should have done differently. I knew I should have prioritized. I know my fault and why certain things went the way that they went. But I'm also appreciative of how much lighter the load is, how much stress was quite literally taken off my hands, that we all just tucked away, you know what I mean, because of love. But it has ignited this fire of like, no, if it's a problem or if it's something that is going to become a problem, we take care of it now. One touch method. If in my house, the whole thing is supposed to be one touch method, if I take my jacket off instead of putting it on the counter so that it ends up on the table, so that it ends up back on the counter.
You have me doing that shit, by the way.
Yeah,
Like, I pick stuff up now and I'll have like this guilt.
Yeah.
Or
Yes.
like, yeah, I go to set it down and I'm like,
One touch
bitch got it in
method.
my
Yep.
head.
Yes.
So now, thank you. I'm even
Yeah.
more OCD than I
Right.
was.
But in that, like, when you start doing that in different aspects of life, right? Like, nope, if the one touch method, if this is going to
I think
become a
about that
problem,
too.
I'm doing it now.
Just do it.
I'm going to be proactive, not reactive. Reactive is a lot more expensive, a lot more time consuming, and a lot more painful. So you already know it. You already know better. You already know exactly what to do. Just fucking do it. Stop using stress as an scapegoat. Just
Yeah, but
fucking do
there's
it.
still those moments where you just like crawl in yourself and you have to like force yourself to do something because I get anxious about doing certain things that I've not really dealt with in my adult life yet.
Yeah.
Being a single mom. Like, I don't do car things.
Yeah.
That's all been new. But
Yeah. No. Yeah. I learned a lot of lessons, which I appreciate. So that's my high. I'm taking that. That's
Okay.
the only thing that's getting me through.
Did you have any weirdo weenie or like, did you get hit on?
What are you looking for?
My phone.
Oh.
It's over there. I'm going to go get it because I have to play you that song.
Oh, yes. Yes. No, I did not have a weirdo or a weenie or anything. Not that I can remember.
It might take me a second to find it.
In all honesty, like from Friday, it's a cloud.
Yeah, I believe it.
It was one thing after another, after another, after another. I got sued. I got served papers on Friday. And then later that day, an incident happened, which triggered another. It snowballed.
It sounds awful.
I talked to the officer yesterday. I talked to the officer again today.
This is all about the one thing?
No.
Oh,
It was so many things at one time. So many things at one time. And it all just kept going. And I remember I was crying to Charlie. I was like, why is it all happening at once? Like, why? What is the lesson? What is happening? It was a lot. But yeah,
Maybe it's to get through it faster.
today was a good day. Today was a
Maybe it's
productive
like
day.
power, like you're powering your way through like a big lesson because something's something's big coming in your life, and
Sure,
you have to
but
learn them really fast.
we did this last month. Can we skip a month? I'm pretty sure I skipped this
He's like,
month.
what do I gotta do?
Yeah, like I understand I signed up for that subscription with my attitude. I get that, but like I don't remember him being this frequent, bro. Like slow down a little bit.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I feel ya.
Yeah. Okay. Well, who's your creep?
I don't know that I don't want to say creep, but
Sing to you. What are we gonna do on our very first date, Lindsay? I'll surprise you. And what are you gonna say when I sweep you up and make your day? I'm falling for Lindsay, Danielle. I'm falling for Lindsay, Danielle.
Danielle.
all right, bye. See ya. All right, bye.
Is this someone that we're talking to?
No, he sent me messages once and I responded because it didn't come off weird at first at all. And I was, whatever. So I responded. And then yeah, he's a little abrasive and got there real quick. Like, yep, nope. You just like floored it, dude. Floored it real quick. So I'm not there. I'm not dating. I'm not going to do that. So, yeah. And he's just, consistent. I get a song here and there. I think he's harmless, though. You don't like it? He's about to drop an album.
I don't know.
Okay, so do you want to introduce the topic?
So do we finish
Oh, yeah, we need to
manipulation
finish.
playbook?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so ended abruptly last episode due to a re-injuring shoulder. Okay, so we were talking about manipulation, and we were about to talk about why do women and men miss it? Why do you not realize that you're being manipulated?
I think for people who are so in love, especially, or codependent, right? You don't want to believe that other person
could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's not love. That's not what you know love to be. Or that you are perceiving love to be. Which
it's all your
it's not,
projection.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And also it starts charismatic, protective.
Yeah.
That's my girl thing. And then it gets all weird
And possessive.
attentive, which is so true because my gosh, in the beginning you just talk.
They're courting you. They're making effort to
well,
keep
and
you
you're really
around.
getting to know each other.
Yeah.
And when you spend time with somebody all the time, you don't have to hear you were there.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
There's that.
That's another reason autonomy in relationships are so important. I really believe that.
Yeah.
Like having your own life too.
For sure. Don't
Having
ever
your
lose
space.
that.
Yes.
But it is nice to miss them, even in those moments when you
Yes.
care about each other that much that you're like, ugh, I kind of wish they were here.
Yep.
Intense. It's always intense. It's exciting when somebody starts off like that with you. Okay. So whenever you're trying to get away from this situation, when you start to notice these things, what are things that we can do?
Am I reading these?
Yeah, if you want to.
So, one thing I always love to say is facts don't have feelings. I love that so much. So separating your feelings from the facts is a way that looking at it, again, third party perspective, seeing it from like these two people, male and female, and they're in a relationship and they are fighting about this because this. Being able to see it from a 30,000 foot view is so much easier for you to comprehend what's happening because we do get so clouded with emotion. When we're looking at the logic, we can see the reality of the situation. We can also understand too why that other person or why you are responding in a certain type of way. So not to necessarily self-diagnose the situation, but to see oh, well, they said that because they're scared.
Yeah.
They said that because they're scared that you're going to leave. You know what I mean?
Space. Like,
Yeah.
It gives you clarity.
Yeah. Being able to understand it and digest it, and then also see the intent.
Yeah.
A lot of the times, if you allow yourself that. Manipulation thrives in confusion. So if you constantly stay confused, you're questioning your sanity. That's the hardest one.
Especially, you know, you're not insane.
Yes.
You know you're not insane. You know you're not crazy.
Yep.
But it doesn't make sense because the person that loves you that much wouldn't be doing that to you.
And then you start to manipulate yourself.
And then you're like, oh my God, did I say that?
Yes. And then you start gaslighting yourself.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. And they watch you do it.
Mm-hmm.
And it pleases them.
Well, for them, it's just, they just want an argument.
Sure, but when I remember...
It's like a sporting event.
Yeah, but I remember vividly having conversations of like me genuinely questioning if I was out of my mind.
Same.
And him like...
Same.
Leading and guiding that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. The things that you fight about all the time.
And then you do go get help and they're like, no.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of Stockholm Syndrome? God. That's literally what she said. I was like, no, I haven't. And so then I was reading it and I was like, oh shit. She was like, you get this, right? Like, this is you. It was insane. I wish that that's the type of stuff that I wish people would learn more about. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's interesting too. So I don't know why you don't want to. It's super interesting.
I think, well, no. I read yogurt at first, not you fight.
Yogurt?
You fight confusion with specifics.
Yogurt. Yogurt fights confusion.
Yogurt confetti with... Yogurt confetti.
You fight confusion with specifics.
Yeah. Not sprinkles.
That's a stupid word.
Yogurt confetti with sprinkles.
Yeah.
That's what my eyes read.
Aw.
You fight confusion with specifics, with sprinkles. You do try to justify and you do try to...
It's like one of those things that we've talked about before, documenting it.
Yeah.
Writing it down. Write the instant down. Like, if you think you're being manipulated, just have something to write it down on. Go back. Like, check exactly what happened. If you need that to know you're not crazy, because there's some twisting that goes on.
Yeah.
And probably on both sides.
Oh, yeah. That's another thing I learned this weekend is like, you got to make sure that the person is understanding your intention before you further any conversation. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah. Okay. Watch for patterns, not the incident.
Yeah. If it's just a one-time thing,
I will say
that is one thing, but typically.
Yeah. And dating after trauma, it's really easy to hyper focus on incidents. You know what I mean? And to tell yourself like, oh, get out. This is going to become a pattern, and you're placing it there when it doesn't even exist because you're like, I'm just going to avoid it and protect myself. God, I hate that I do that. But it is important. And don't also to that on the other side of things, if there is a pattern, it's a pattern. Don't try to diminish it. Don't try to make it less than what it actually is. Don't try to sugarcoat it. If it's
Being
a pattern,
honest
it's a
with
pattern.
yourself is really...
You're not going to heal if you're going to keep lying to yourself. You cannot grow in the same environment that's making you sick. And if he's doing that or she's doing that and you're allowing it, you're just as guilty. in my opinion.
Yeah.
You do that one.
Okay. Watch for patterns, not the incident. Shift from how do I fix this to what do I need? Do I feel safe? Do I feel respected? Do I feel heard? Do I feel like myself?
And don't use that
Self-checks. You have to...
self-check, but don't use that to victimize yourself either and manipulate the situation so that you can get out of it. I think that's super important because,
What do you mean?
like, for some people, it's one thing if you're actually doing the self-checks for intentional, like, okay,
Growth.
hold, yes. And then there's another one, like, there's another side of it of don't use that as an opportunity to be like, oh, I don't feel safe. I can't talk about this. You're not giving me a safe space. Just to use that as a tool to keep pushing it off and being manipulative and stupid. Like, be honest. You know what I mean?
Always.
Be honest
Yeah.
with the situation.
Okay, so the real first step, start arguing about the moment, start observing the dynamic, stop reacting emotionally and respond intentionally. If you constantly feel confused, anxious, or small in a relationship, that feeling is data.
That's a pattern. The pattern is
You should feel
you're
good about
feeling that way.
yourself.
Yeah.
If you're in a
Empowered.
relationship where you don't feel good about yourself,
Mhm.
it's probably not so good. I know there's going to be moments where you don't. Like, we don't expect perfection, but you know, majority of the time, if you're fucking miserable,
Yeah. Yep.
don't be miserable.
Yep. What you don't change, you choose.
What's that? Taxes. Got them filed. That was the high.
There you go.
I got my taxes filed. Let's just hope I did it right. You know,
I'm sure you did.
it was on turbo. Melissa did
I
it
always
with
do
me.
mine on turbo, yeah.
Okay, so today's topic. Can you read those? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Well, I was just making sure.
I can read this. Yeah.
Okay.
Love bombing.
Yeah, that's the topic.
Yes. So something a lot of people experience but don't always recognize it at first. Do you want me to read this or do you want to talk about our personal experiences?
I would probably have more after listening to that.
Okay. In the beginning, it can feel like a dream. It can be compliments, nonstop texting, big promises about the future. It feels flattering, exciting, and even a little addictive because it creates a dopamine high. The reward chemical, it's an emotional high so that you naturally want more and it makes you feel chosen. I'm going to stop there. Let's go back. So compliments, nonstop texting, big promises about the future, and dopamine hits from all of that. Everyone wants to be wanted.
Oh, yeah. Love bombing feels amazing
yeah.
when it's happening
Oh,
for
yes.
you. It is like a dream.
Mm-hmm.
But I think about this. We really fuck ourselves from the beginning. Little girls do with, like, I mean, think about it. Disney.
The Disney
All the
princess
movies,
stuff,
the
yeah.
princesses, and your daddy
Yeah.
calls you a princess and treats you like a princess, and you're told your whole childhood that Prince Charming is going to come just for you,
Yep.
and he's going to be madly in love with
And
you.
perfect
Oh
and
my
love everything
gosh,
about
just
you.
spoil you rotten, and you deserve it, girl. You deserve it.
Never see a flaw in you.
Yes.
Never sees another
Obsessed.
woman.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we tell ourselves. And then you get, and it's actually crazy when somebody does those things to you.
Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
we being groomed? You never know anymore.
To demand respect.
We definitely are not groomed to demand respect.
I mean,
They're doing better
That's
in some
obsessive.
areas.
and so unrealistic. We're humans. God gave us free will.
Mm-hmm.
That means the ability to make our own decisions, knowing right from wrong, and still be given grace. Okay.
So, instance, did you want to talk about our personal experiences?
Oh, all of that. I was engaged in a month. I got the big promises part down, packed.
Yeah.
That the love, it's what makes it worse is whenever you feel, especially with empaths, whenever they start to open up and they're being vulnerable. That's what we think they're doing, right? And then they start telling us all of their wants and what they dream about in a relationship and in a life and whatever. And you're doing the same. And then we're opening up and, oh my gosh, I want the exact same thing. And but all they're doing is taking notes. And they're going to now tell you all the things that you want to hear during that time. And it's so sad because then you're sitting there like, oh my gosh, this is actually happening.
And they're just playing a game.
Yeah, this is actually fucking happening. And then they have 2 kids, were never in the minors.
Knew you were going there.
Yeah. Never in the minors, didn't even make it out of boot camp.
I think
So
that
he was never a
your
Navy
heart
SEAL.
is like one of the absolute best and worst things.
Worst.
about
Oh,
you.
100%.
And best.
Ugh.
And best. Definitely.
Well, now it's hardening a little too much in certain aspects, in my opinion. In a good way, though. And like in a...
Think like a perfect steak.
Yeah.
Hard to get in, but once you're in there.
Still got some cooking to do.
I was thinking about those little bacon wrapped ones.
Stupid. That's stupid.
Yeah.
So you're saying I'm a fine piece of meat.
Yeah, absolutely.
With a little bacon,
A little crispy all the
yeah.
times.
Oh, that's spicy. Okay. What now? It feels flattering. Oh, the reward chemical.
Yeah.
Dopamine hit makes you feel chosen.
Mm-hmm.
What are some of your examples? Are we supposed to share examples?
Of being love bombed?
Yeah.
I mean, this is something that's going to come up later in here, but I don't always think that people know that they're love bombing.
I would agree with that 100%.
And so in my situation at the time, we were young, and I don't think, I mean, like when it's James, but when we first got together, we were pretty young. Like he had just started with Bald Eagle and like probably had money for the first time. And so, and I don't remember like the promises necessarily on that end. It was the gifts. It was the gifts. I got some pretty good stuff, like right at the beginning, and that had never happened for me. So I was like, so I don't know. I've never really emotionally been love bombed. I don't know. I can't think of I stayed with them if they did.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a quick thing that I recognize and I can like, put that on. I think that we love bomb too in the middle of relationships sometimes as a manipulation thing. You're in the doghouse. You might start love bombing a little bit, and it really is to gain control back and get a little bit of power dynamic back in your relationship. So I think that it happens throughout a relationship also.
Yeah.
But that would be my examples, because I would say that right before I was asked for the divorce, I had the best Christmas that I had ever had. He got me like everything on my list. It was crazy. It was so much, just package after package. Got me the bike, got me the shark thing, like the shark blow dryer round brush thing. Both of those we're not like super rich people or anything. So for me, it was a lot. And then lots of shirts, lots of everything that I had on my list that I had been shopping for a while. But it was just stuff I liked that I'd put in there sometimes. Yeah, he got me the whole fucking thing. And then like 2 months later, wants a divorce. So I think about that a lot. Like, was there something going on then? What was this about? It's not typical behavior for a person that's ready to check out unless it's like I don't know, is it an attempt to fix it?
Yeah.
Was it guilt? But that is something that crosses my mind. I do think that love bombing, like I said, I think it comes in a lot of forms. I don't think it always has to be that intense, and it can just be like, but that love, that over amount of like, I'll show you, I'll prove it. Those are, is that little forms of love bombing? Is there healthy love bombing a little bit?
I would
If
say
you
so.
recognize it and you say, I'm going to love bomb the shit out of you for a little bit.
Oh.
See?
God. God, I don't
Overthink
man.
it? Want to?
Stupid.
We're good at it.
I just think back to all of it. And how, looking back on it, how stupid I feel sometimes of
Because
falling for some of
what's so
it.
crazy is like they're so good at that side of it. Then they're so fucking mean
Yeah.
in the same breath.
And what's crazy to me is if they would just shift their mindset to this is maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
Like even if I did a quarter of this level, I could stop being this extravagant and just do it maintenance all the time.
Yeah.
And I could literally.
But they're trained for the highs and the lows too. Both. I mean, like if we're thinking about that, I mean, situationally,
be
like
like
childhood, right? Makes sense.
Go jump out of an airplane or something.
Live a little.
Go find, you need an up and down dopamine hit. Go fucking, like, don't do drugs or anything, but go jump out of a plane. Go
It takes
to a race car
recognizing it
track.
and trying to fix it.
Ugh.
And people that think that they've got it all figured out, it doesn't, there is no. I'm like thinking about what we were talking about earlier right now. I'm like, oh my God, Lindsay, listen to yourself, stupid bitch.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm.
Yep. Okay. This one. I've never felt this way about anyone.
Okay, that one's happened a lot.
Yes. You're my soulmate. You're different from everyone else. I better be.
Yeah, we all are.
Yeah. The tricky part is it doesn't feel toxic. It feels like a dream feels like a dream come true. Little girls, romance, movie, cartoons, we talked about that. Grooming. It can feel like someone finally sees you, which is huge
That
for
is
someone who just
huge.
got out of, especially for you, getting out of a relationship where you
naturally want to find that person. Like
Yes.
immediately you're like, what do I do? I mean, you're so trained
Yes.
to be like, take care of another person.
Yeah, but you were so muted.
Mm-hmm.
And like it oftentimes felt like your opinion didn't matter, your viewpoint didn't matter, and that you were only allowed to share your thoughts on it whenever it was in agreement with everyone else.
With him?
When he was around. That's what I felt.
Yeah.
But I also wasn't around towards the end. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So that was still while y'all were drinking, and then sometimes after, whenever we would connect. But
Yeah, I think that I fought back way harder whenever I drank. I'm so thankful that I quit drinking,
yeah,
but I don't know.
there were I remember going to, I don't remember what restaurant we went to, and it was all the baseball boys, and
There were definitely moments where,
you were like,
Yeah.
just stop fucking talking. He didn't say that, but it was very much like a stop talking.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just don't even, if you could actually just be quiet for this entire thing, that would be great.
Yeah.
And it hurt to know that, I don't know. It was hard. It was hard to watch y'all's dynamic.
Yeah.
And
You
then to
don't
watch
realize
you
it when you're
defend
in it.
him.
You don't
Like
realize
my
it.
husband. I'll never forget that conversation. My husband would never do that. Or my husband is so funny. But like the way that you would show unity, and the more you would do it is whenever I knew that like things are not okay right now. You know what I mean? Or she's trying really hard, or they just fought like fucking
Always
dogs.
tried really fucking hard.
Yeah, you did.
I even tried to like, I don't know, maybe even manipulate people to like him so that I could make sense of it.
Isn't that crazy?
Not people. There's a lot of people that really like it's just a different type of person.
Mm-hmm. Well, they get different access to that
Yeah.
person.
Like there's a lot of people that like him way better than me. And I'm
Yeah.
totally fine with that.
Well, it's just like we talked about Robbie. He's to a lot of people find him funny or whatever until they get to truly know who he is, right? But they think he's hilarious. They think whatever. But then when you date him,
That's
it's
a different version.
Very different. That's
Yeah.
totally different types of access.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So like you see things a little different.
Oh yeah.
You see a lot that's kept behind closed doors that you wouldn't see as a friend.
Right. And
Or
that
family.
probably is the same. That's for them too. You know, James, them seeing us in a different light than other people see us too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So sometimes, but see, I get in my head about that. And that's when you start to feel crazy.
Mhm.
Because you're like, was I a huge problem?
Yeah.
Am I going to be for the next?
Right. Oh, I get it.
You're like, was he right? Because I
Yeah.
haven't done that yet.
Yeah. It's
What if he is? What
it's
if
a
I'm crazy?
struggle. There's moments that I'm like, what am I doing trying to date? What the fuck? I'm not ready.
I'm not. That's what I was saying. Like, as fucked up as it sounds, I'm not ready to have to deal with another person's opinion like that all the time. Like, I didn't have one, and I'm not going to give that up right now.
Yeah.
I have peace.
It is important to keep that.
Romantically, I'm like, this is what I'm choosing, and I know I'm choosing it. So I have peace about it.
Mm-hmm.
You feel out of control before.
Yeah.
And I am like, I can't give that up right now. And maybe I'll, get in a situation eventually that I have that peace with that too. But,
Yeah. It's I do remember a shift of I don't want to date anyone to I'm interested in dating, but I don't want to I feel like I'm going to be too picky about who I give it to. So then what's the use? And then that would put me back in the okay, I'm not interested in dating. You know what I mean? Like the going back and forth on it.
mm-hmm.
But I think it does come down to, and I think we've talked about this on other episodes too, of okay, this person is going to hurt me because we all hurt each other. Is this the person that I choose to hurt me? Like, do I feel like they're going to do it in the most respectful, unintentional, gracious, compassionate type of way that you would hope? You know what I mean? Because that's inevitable. And so that's just accepting the reality of what it is. And
Yeah.
and then knowing too that some of the healing you have to
Well, I mean, your friends hurt you.
Oh yeah.
That's
exactly.
that's not something that I'm necessarily worried about.
Yeah, but it's a different level of hurt whenever you're in that position in someone's life. Especially whenever you're like
And the level of hurt, depending on what it is.
Yeah. Okay, that's different. Okay, love bombing is often about control, not connection. They want to create a quick emotional attachment. They want the other person deeply connected. Once the attachment is formed, the dynamic often changes. What felt overwhelming can suddenly disappear. The person who seemed obsessed now seems distant, critical, and unpredictable.
They get you quick.
Yep.
And you're always chasing that feeling because of how good it felt.
Yep. Like, where'd it go? Why?
Yeah.
And why?
How can I get it back? What do
did
I do?
Yeah. Yep. What did I do and what do I need to do to get it back?
Mm-hmm. It was so good. It was so good. What happened? It was so good.
Just tell me what it is and I won't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Yep. There's other ways to tell me, hey, I didn't like when you did this. I didn't like how it made me feel.
Yeah.
Than being an asshole. Signs you're being love bombed. Relationship is moving very fast. They want constant contact. Intense declarations of love very early on, like 4 days. You might feel pressure to commit early on, like a month, your whole life. Feels a little too perfect, like being put on a pedestal. Facts. Do you want me to keep going? Where are we at? Healthy love is slow and steady. Why is it hard to walk away? Besides the dopamine hit, because that's going to be the answer for so many things.
Why is it hard to walk away when you're being love bombed?
Mm-hmm.
Because it feels good.
I think it's that coupled with, I don't want to believe that this person is doing that to me.
But if it's love bombing, okay, I agree with that. Whenever you're in a relationship and it's happening like throughout periods of the relationship. But I don't know if you have that feeling as much when you first start in a relationship. I guess you do when you have really high hopes of people.
I recognized love bombing very early on, and I did allow it selfishly because I was in a place in that moment of like, I want someone to put some effort in me, damn it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I
want real effort.
I don't know if I regret it.
And I think real effort is
We were
slow
both
and
using
steady.
each other.
It's like the right amount. It's like if you really, really like me, if you're really, then it's going to have to be the right amount of like, I'm into you, but don't like, can't be too much.
Yeah.
Starting off, I know, like I am definitely going to be like, you're going to have to really ease your way in there.
Yes. Yep.
Because I don't even like people getting in my personal space unless we're close. Now I will touch all over my person, but like I'll touch you, my people.
Yeah.
But if we're not like, if I haven't hugged you, chances are.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I will touch you if I love you and then I don't leave you alone.
Yeah. Yep. Same.
But yeah, I noticed the other day. Yeah, I don't like the whole in my personal space thing.
I think
Makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I don't ever say anything though, but I will find my way to like. And it's more with men.
Yeah. But I think
No, it doesn't really bother me with women. It is definitely with men. I don't know if it's a protective thing for myself still.
I feel like it is.
But I definitely like, I'm always like, I keep an arm's length typically.
I'm just proud of you for finally getting to a place of you're not like either canceling or leaving abruptly.
With what?
Any like, plans, anything. Like, because I remember in the beginning asking you if you wanted to come to the concert or whatever, and it was yeah, and you paid your ticket, and then you're like, I'm just not going to.
Yeah.
Last minute. I understood it. Oh God, I understood it.
Yeah.
But like, I'm glad that we're past that point. Like, that excites me for you. You know what I mean? Because you walked into a totally different level. You've been in multiple levels since then. Multiple. You've grown so much.
Back down the hill.
God, we need to have Nico compile a whole bunch of videos for your progress so that you can actually see how much progress you've made through all of it.
Wow. You too.
That would be so cool. Maybe. I don't know.
We do yap
We're
once a
looking
week.
the same. Therapy. Trauma
It
bond
is.
therapy.
It is therapy though.
Okay, so that it's hard to walk away. Is there an answer? No.
No, we were just talking about it.
Okay.
When does excitement cross the line to love bombing?
I think it's whenever it's used as a tactic
Me too.
instead of as like
And when it's strategic.
doting. Yeah.
Yeah. When it's for a plan, not just because, oh my God, she would love this. If you're getting it because, oh my God, she would love this, you're doing it for the right reasons.
Yeah, I agree.
But that should be the only reason. I want to get it for her. That's why. Not because like if I do this, then she'll do this. And yeah, no, just because you think she'll like it. Yeah. Okay, so it's when it moves too fast and feels overwhelming. Genuine excitement still respects boundaries and time. Aw, it's true.
I like that. Boundaries and time.
Yes.
And time.
Yes.
I like that.
So why does love bombing feel so convincing?
I think because we were groomed as young children.
Validation.
That's what it is. And
it's validation, excitement, connection, especially when someone's been alone for a while. It targets needs for validation, belonging, security, and feeling like you're chosen. Somebody picked you and they picked you big because you're that.
They're that proud to have you.
Yeah.
They're that proud that you're there.
You're like, ugh, I knew it. I knew I was awesome.
Stupid.
That's me. I'm like, ugh. So do people who love bomb always know that they're doing it?
No.
No.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Well, I don't know. If we define love bombing as doing it strategically, then yeah. We did just define it as that.
Yeah. I like this though, makes sense. Some people have unhealthy attachment styles.
Yes.
So from that side of things, I don't know, because a lot of times, like, I know I don't have a very healthy attachment style right now. It's getting better, but
do you know what yours is?
anxious
Anxious attachment or anxious avoidant?
attachment, I think is what it was. I don't know. I knew it was anxious,
Okay.
which, duh.
I was going to say
freaking knew
fearful
that's what it was
avoidant.
going to be.
I was going to say fearful avoidant.
It was a while ago that I took it, but it was anxious something. And it was not like the test. It was just a little thing that I did. Okay, so some people have unhealthy attachment styles and genuinely feel intense emotions at the beginning. So sometimes they really do feel that way. And you know what? To be honest, the ick happens on both sides. Like when you are just crazy about a person and then something happens and you just go,
Yes. And then all of a sudden you go from picking wallpaper to, hey, I'm going to need you to get your shit. It's been great that we're done. Yep. We have run out of gas, sir.
That one's happened to me. One person comes to mind big time.
Yeah.
That happened. And like, it was at a night, we were living together. And it's like, no. I left, went to somebody else's house. I wouldn't talk to him. I wouldn't speak to him. Even moving out wise, I don't think I still have talked to him or seen him.
Because
I was just done.
Yeah.
Yeah, something really got me. So why does love bombing create such a strong emotional attachment? The brain releases bonding hormones like oxytocin during affection and intimacy, creating closeness and trust before a foundation has formed. Like that makes sense. You don't have anything. You're like piling all of this heavy shit on top of nothing.
Yeah.
You don't even know each other.
Yep.
All the chaos. Okay.
What does love bombing do to a person's self-worth? Why does this make you feel unstable? What do you think it does to a person's self-worth?
Like, is this supposed to be after love bombing, kind of?
I guess, yeah.
Or during it? Because during it, it's kind of nice. It's always the letdown.
Well, the next thing is, why does it make you feel unstable? I think it's
highs
because,
and the
yeah,
lows.
because it's confusing.
Yeah.
Because it's done with intention. And so it's not being gifted out of love, it's being gifted out of intention because I need something in return.
Transactional.
Yeah. Emotional contrast, whiplash. Yes, the highs and the lows.
Yeah.
It's so exhausting. And then we get called crazy. And then we question our sanity. And it's this loop. Ugh. Oh, it's terrible.
But you know rationally that none of it even makes sense. But for some reason you listen to it and you stay in it.
Yep.
So weird.
Because you've also been convinced that you are.
But then sometimes you're convinced that you're amazing.
Yep.
And they really appreciate you on occasion.
When it benefits
I don't really remember that one.
Yeah. Can the love bomber actually feel like these feelings are real in the moment? That's something that I've questioned a lot. Yes, but usually it's infatuation based on fantasy or projection.
I don't feel like healthy people can love bomb. I think there's got to be something else attached to typical love bombers. I wonder if it's like what trait of what type of person. Is that a narcissistic quality, or is it I'm not saying it is. I'm just curious if it is attached to something else also. Like if they find it, like Ryder, for instance, he's ADHD, and a lot of kids, that comes in packages. Like he's ADHD, dyslexic, dysgraphic, and it comes, I wonder if that's the same case for things like that.
I don't know.
Where they kind of come in packages a little bit. If a love bomber typically is.
My empathetic mind would like to believe that a love bomber is a love bomber. Like that the root of it is from a place of I have to provide value in order to be valued.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I wonder if that's like the childhood mistruth.
Probably.
That's the root of that trigger. You know what I mean? To like, okay, I have to show up with something and I have to make this person very happy in order for them to want to be with me. Like I'm not allowed to.
Then why does the other side crash? Why do you go back down the hill? Because they never stay there. Once they get you, they're usually the meanest.
Well, I think because they're doing something so long with intention of being treated right that now they're to the point of like, bitch, you better fucking treat me right. This is what I want. I did all this shit for you.
Yeah, I think a lot of times they actually hate that sex. Parts of them. Anyways. Like it's resentment. Because they didn't get something they were supposed to get and they take it out on you.
Instead of just communicating what they wanted. We'd all be happy.
Yeah. Why future promises? Creates emotional investment quickly. It builds the illusion of a serious relationship. Why you might feel pressure to commit quickly. Intensity creates urgency. It seems like that once in a lifetime love and you don't want to lose it. That's the damn truth.
Mm-hmm.
That is the damn truth.
Yeah.
Intensity is so misleading.
It'll lead you straight to buying a
Because
cubic
it's-
zirconia on the
The black web.
Yeah, the black web. Lab created diamonds so I could get myself married. Fucking idiot. God. Love bombing can create isolation. Wanting all of someone's time, it's a way to create emotional dependence. What personal boundaries help protect? Move slowly, maintain friendships, keep some space, and listen to your instincts. What can a person learn from love bombing? It teaches the importance of boundaries and emotional awareness. Teaches to look for consistency over intensity.
That's the last one, right? Yeah. It teaches you to look for consistency over intensity. And sometimes intensity can be pretty consistent for a while.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes.
And then sometimes, that's the thing about those relationships is that they always maintain intensity in one level or another throughout.
Mm-hmm.
Rather it be your fights are intense,
The
your sex is intense.
Yep.
There is something about it.
The excitement is intense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it shows up here and there.
Yep.
It's a dramatic, fight. Your relationship, you're fighting for it.
Yep. Ugh.
Okay. So what is healthy love? What do you think healthy love is?
Well, it says it in the Bible. Patient, kind, does not envy, does not boast. All
Slow to anger.
all the Disney stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't know.
I do think that Disney's emphasized it. It's completely amplified it and made it something way more dreamy and unrealistic than what a human can consistently maintain in this world, I believe.
Yeah.
Not to that level.
Yeah. It's all about your intention.
Yes.
Okay. So it grows gradually and is consistent over time. It includes mutual respect, emotional safety, and space for individuality. Instead of overwhelming intensity, it feels stable and supportive. Doesn't sound very exciting.
No, but it feels, I can say it feels exciting. Because I remember whenever I was in the place of like, okay, I am ready to be in a relationship and I was trying to figure out who I wanted to date and whatever, I was concerned that I was going to have a really, really boring rest of my life. That there was going to be no excitement. It was going to be very like, do we even fight? Like, do we get in a disagreement? How does it happen? Oh, you made me feel this way. Like, just a monotone life is what I expected. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's cool to see that it's exciting. That feeling is exciting to be able to have it and then know that you get in disagreements or know that you get in arguments and you're able to do it the way that you know that you should be doing it. You know what I mean? In order to get to the end result of the most healthy and then heal parts of yourself while also healing parts of each other at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Trauma bonding, but
Just
nonetheless, but that feeling is
bonding.
exciting.
Just growing.
You know?
Feeling that stability.
Yeah. So the only reason I say that is because I can tell you, you don't have to settle for bland. Like coming out of a toxic relationship and then getting into something that's not toxic. It's possible. It's possible to be happy. Don't settle for boring if you are an exciting person and you need that, because you're just going to be unhappy. It's there. I promise.
Yeah, I'm not settling. And I'm having a blast by myself. So you would have to add value.
Yes.
Otherwise, like, nah.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
Yep.
Okay. So that's it. That was that episode.
Mm-hmm. There's another chapter to Manipulation Playbook, right?
Mm-hmm.
This was chapter 1,
We've
love
got-
bombing.
Yep, we've got gaslighting.
Yes.
There's a bunch. There's a whole list. I said them in last episode. Go watch it.
Darn.
Go get your list.
Right. Okay, cool.
Do you have a tip?
Tip
of the dick.
Just spit on it. You go first.
Okay. I thought about this one today. It's hair related. If you have dry hair, naturally dry hair, curly hair, and you do chemicals, something really good that you can do is when you're shampooing your hair, before you shampoo your hair, take a little bit of conditioner and put it in your ends, just down at the bottom where they get real dry, and then shampoo your hair. Rinse that out. All that's going to do is take a little bit off, but I mean, just let that shampoo run down the ends and they're going to be a little bit more protected. And then put conditioner in. So just enough in those ends, right? That it fills in those holes a little bit. So it helps to keep your hair from being more dry.
Interesting.
Yeah. There you go. Tip of the week.
Can you not put oil in your shampoo?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay. I was just
You could put
asking.
oil in your conditioner. I mean, do you want it to stay?
Well,
What type of oil are you putting in it?
like,
Castor oil?
no, I was thinking like the Olaplex.
Oh, like a serum?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. To also
I wouldn't put
protect
it in your
hair.
shampoo. I would put it in your conditioner. I wouldn't put that in the bottom of your hair before you rinsed it.
Okay.
I would use
that
a
was my-
conditioner.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. My tip, when you,
I mean, I guess you could.
oh, because I was thinking like if you're putting conditioner at the
I
bottom.
just feel like conditioner's thicker.
No, I'm saying
protection
put
purposes.
the oil into the shampoo so that whenever you're shampooing it, the pieces are also being oiled to
But the
protect
shampoo
it.
would wash the oil out.
Okay.
So you would always want to put that with your conditioner
Okay.
because it would be like you're doing nothing.
So there's no dual action in that.
No, not on that one.
Okay. Well, that's gay. Dumb. Sorry, that's
You've just
dumb.
been washing away your serum.
Damn it. My tip, if you're going to do paid ads, and this is something that you're dipping your toes into, start organic paid ads. Go back to a post that you've shared without boosting it, without anything. Look at the one that did the best for you based on your analytics and amplify that one. If you start with some organic content first, that gets people to your page as well, similar to if you do a paid ad of some new content. But you're seeing what's already working and you're hitting that market, then you're able to see your target. It's a whole thing. We can get into A/B marketing. It's the same product, the same line, the same service, but in promoting it in two totally different ways to different audiences. It's a whole thing. But yeah, that would be my tip.
I like it.
You don't
I
even
have
listen.
no idea what you're talking about ever because I don't understand it. But
When you do a paid ad, like if you're on Facebook and you're doing a paid ad, you're paying Facebook to, you're giving it a demographic, an age group, where they live, what they do for a living, how much money they make. Like you're being very specific about this target audience. And so when you do a paid ad, if it's brand new content, it's not going to get the same traction and it's going to be bullshit compared to content that has proven to serve well to the audience that you currently have, because then it's going to just amplify it. Does that make sense? There's more to it. There's way more to it. That's the most simplest form I can make it, but it's something that has already gained traction. It's already popular. Now it's just being boosted.
right.
Instead of a post that has 0 likes, 0 anything, and you're throwing more money at it to do as good as this one did naturally, then more than that. Does that make sense?
I mean, kind of more than it did in the beginning.
Okay.
I need pictures. I need a picture book. I really do. Oh, please draw that up for me.
Okay. Like, share, subscribe, comment, only nice things. Yeah, do all that.
Yeah, and have an amazing week.
Yes.
Junk Deuce.
Stupid. So stupid.